Kak Amil di YouTube-nya sudah live, tapi di Zoom-nya nih masih loading.
Wah, ada playground lagi di Cikal.
Beneran?
Anak kita akan menampilkan hasil belajarnya selama 1 tahun ini.
Dan akan ada kegiatan juga yang menarik, kreatif, dan seru yang bisa kita ikuti.
Semuanya secara virtual.
Pastikan untuk nonton, untuk melihat keseruan anak-anak ya.
Hanya di
Playground of Learning Journey.
Physically distant, virtually connected.
Sekolah Cikal Lebak Bulus is a community of lifelong learners. With Cikal 5 Stars curriculum that extends from preschool to high school, we teach our students to be open-minded, self-reliant, innovative, collaborative, and action-oriented. The smart learning environment will cater to students' uniqueness and sparks students' creativity. The open design, common spaces, and spacious green area bring a warm and friendly learning environment. It is surely a second home to every student. The eco-friendly design shows our intention to support the Sustainable Development Goals. In Sekolah Cikal Lebak Bulus, learning goes beyond its learning spaces. Located in the heart of South Jakarta, Sekolah Cikal Lebak Bulus is connected to the South Quarter area. It's perfectly a convenient location with easy access to all your family's favorite places. Sekolah Cikal Lebak Bulus is the future school, the playground for future leaders. Come and join us. Let's transform beyond together.
Good morning, respected teachers, guests, proud parents, and beloved students. Welcome to Cikal Bincang, one of the activities in our playground of Cikal Learning Journey. Thank you for coming today. First and foremost, let me introduce myself. I'm Desta Rizky Putri Pratama, and I will be your moderator for this section. Okay, before we begin the students' activity, let me give you a picture of what to expect for the next hour. In this session, we have Happy Sri Solihatul Hidayah and Bella Angeline Chong Putri from Year 10, Sekolah Cikal, Surabaya, that will lead you in their activity where they will have a discussion and present their reflections of their learning journeys. They will talk about their personal project in Year 10. The audience is more than welcome to ask questions to the presenters during Q&A sessions using chat room. So, hi Bella and Happy. Are you ready, guys?
Yes, hello, Miss.
Okay, so without further ado, let's begin with our first speaker. We have Happy, who will be presenting her personal project reflection on find the positivity over the insecurities using Find the Tool, the confidence mirror body image insecurity. Please give a warm welcome to Happy.
Thank you, Miss. Okay, I'll start. Okay, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Cikal Bincang session with me. I am happy and I'm from the year 10 students of Cikal Surabaya. And today I will show you my personal project started from my early journey until the final product. So firstly, let's talk about the title of my project. So the title of my project is Find the Positivities of Our Insecurities Using the Confidence Mirror. And so why did I name my project Foundador? So Foundador is actually stands from two words, which is foundation and adore. So it's basically just how the foundation on how do you adore yourself using the mirror. And I believe a mirror can be the media to see our insecurities, but also the key or the door to get out of it. So I will explain later about my project. So the topic that I want to discuss, or the main problem, is about insecurities, or specifically about body image insecurities. So insecurity is the feeling of not being safe or lacking confidence in some aspects, while body image is the beliefs or perception of someone to their own body appearance, whether it is positive or negative. And I ended up choosing this topic because some of my friends told me that they wanted to upload their photos and pictures on social media, but they're feeling insecure towards it. So that's why they're feeling insecure and they want me to help them to overcome their problems. So that's why I made this project. But the main goals for this project is not uh, directly to solve the insecurity problem, but my main goal is to realize people with the perspectives of whatever their shapes are, whatever their abilities are, whatever they are coming from, have values to be proud of. I want people to be more confident in expressing themselves in a more valuable way. With my product, instead of seeing the black spot, I hope those who have body image insecurities especially can see the hidden gems on their body. So in that way, I hope they can easily accept their insecurities in their body. And for the global context, I choose personal and cultural expression because my project is related to finding our true selves, expressing ourselves, our ideas and beliefs and values confidently, and also appreciation to ourselves. So that's why I think this global context suits my project well. The first skills developed throughout my project is research skill. I have done several research methods to support my project. So the first one is of course interview. I invited a psychology named Mr. Daniel RP as my guest speaker. Yes, he's going to be my primary resource for my project. And besides, I read many journal articles to gain better understanding about the topic. And this is one of the journal I've read. It's about association between body weight, psychiatric disorders, and body image in female adolescents. And the next one, I also conducted a digital survey using Google Forms. I gained approximately 150 responses. And yeah, let's just jump up to the survey results. So in short, the survey is research survey about which body parts the respondents are confident and not confident the most. And just some basic questions. So the result turned out that the most respondents are having insecurities. The most body part that these respondents having insecurity is weight and the stomach part. So actually that's not really surprising. And for the next question is how often you feel insecure? Well, by counting the average one, so the average answer indicates the number 4.4, which is still in the mid-level. So it's not really dangerous, but yeah, it's still on the middle, so yeah. And also, I made some product criteria that to help me achieve the product goal that I want to achieve. So this is the product criteria. So I want my product to look as simple as possible, and I want it aesthetically minimalist and eye-catchy. And for the cost, it is not actually that much if you already have the mirror. So actually, you can use all kinds of mirror, whether it is like only like a face size mirror or a full body mirror. But in this case, I use a full body mirror and I have to buy it first, so that's why it does cost more. And for the other materials, of course, we need use clothes, hooks, and long wood. And for more info about the materials and how to assemble them, maybe you can later on check my products, and I will also going to present it. And this is the other skill that developed throughout my project is self-management skills. And I developed the skills throughout the schedule I made and how did I follow up the schedule without postponing any steps. And gladly, I did follow the schedule well and my project finished in time. So this schedule I made using notes on my phone. And this is the product sketch that I made. This one, the first one is for the sketch for the final product, which is the mirror. I'll explain later about this. And for this one, this is for the first product, which is the digital campaign. It's like a mini story, yes, that I put on Instagram. So this is the final mini story, the final look of the mini story that I put in my Instagram. So actually, I have 3 products in total. So this is the first one, the digital campaign. It's about a girl with some insecurities and ended up promoting the mirror to solve her insecurities. And I want to see how many people that will get interested and will get attached to the main product or the mirror, so that they will probably want to have the mirror and wanted to see my product, the video. And so this is the main product, or the founder door I've mentioned so many times in. So I will explain a bit about how to use the product. So yeah, this is how the final product is looked. And so, for example, like you're having insecurities in your face, then you can just open the face part. So yeah, let's pretend that your face is in here, and you can just look through the mirror and just think about something positive about your face. Then maybe you can just think about, oh, my face is actually really cool. I mean, I'm actually really cute and so on. And if you want to reverse it, like you actually have insecurities in your face, then you just want to close the face part and open the other part. Then yeah, it's okay. Maybe you want to upload your photos to social media, then it's fine. It depends on you how do you adore yourself. Is actually basically either you want to see the insecurity part or you want to close it. Yeah, it depends on you. And if you wanted to have the same product like mine, you can just scan the barcode over here. And yeah, this is the other video, but I'm going to show it for you today. So here's the video. Wait.
Jadi yang pertama, kalian ambil satu kain, satu tongkat, dan benang, lalu masukkan benang ke dalam jarum jahit kayak biasa aja. Lalu kalian ukur benang sepanjang kain tadi. Lalu kalau udah, kalian gunting benang yang udah diukur tadi, terus kalian ikat mati kayak yang aku contohin, diikat 2 kali. Kalau udah, kalian bungkus tongkat kayu sama kainnya sampai menutupi seluruh tongkatnya. Terus kalian jahit kayak biasa aja deh. Jahitnya kalau bisa agak lebar-lebar dan jangan terlalu rapat ya. Hasilnya itu bakalan jadi kayak gini. Bisa dilihat kan, jahitannya tuh lebar-lebar dan space di antara jahitan satu dan jahitan lainnya itu juga lebar gitu. Tujuannya itu biar bisa biar kalau mau dilonggarin itu lebih mudah gitu. Dan oh ya, kalian gak perlu jahitnya rapi-rapi kok. Aku juga jahitnya berantakan juga tetap kelihatan rapi gitu. Nah, jadi langkah selanjutnya itu kalian ambil hook yang tadi, terus kalian tempel-tempelin di sisi-sisi kaca itu. Nah, terus kalau udah, kalian coba gantungin kain yang udah dijahit sama tongkat tadi ke hooknya itu. Nah, untuk hook yang di bawahnya, kalian tempel sisi putihnya pas di belakang kain di atasnya. Nah, hasil akhirnya kayak gini. Nah, ada 2 cara untuk menggunakan cermin ini. Cara yang pertama itu ketika kalian merasa insecure atau tidak percaya diri dengan salah satu atau beberapa bagian tubuh kalian, dan kalian ingin mencoba mencari kelebihan dari insekuritas kalian. Nah, jadi contohnya kayak di gambar ini, kalian misal nggak pede sama bagian muka, kaki, dan badan. Nah, terus kalian pengen gimana caranya kalian bisa pede. Nah, di gambar selanjutnya bisa dilihat kalau si cewek ini membuka bagian yang ia merasa nggak pede gitu. Terus dia kayak mencari kelebihan atau positif dari ketidakpedean itu. Nah, buat cara yang kedua ini cocok banget buat kalian yang suka pengen upload foto kalian ke Instagram, tapi begitu kalian lihat hasil fotonya tuh kok muka aku kayak gini, kok tangan aku kayaknya jelek banget posenya. Nah, aku nggak pede sama bagian tubuh ini. Nah, gimana caranya biar aku bisa tetap post tanpa aku nggak pede gitu. Nah, menurut aku ini salah satu solusi buat kalian yang suka foto tapi kayak jadinya nggak jadi upload karena nggak pede sama bagian tubuh itu. Nah, semoga tips yang kedua ini membantu kalian. Jadi sekian video DIY tutorial inovasi kaca yang aku kasih nama Fun Adore atau cermin percaya diri. Nah, semoga cermin percaya diri ini dapat membantu kalian untuk meningkatkan kepercayaan dirian kalian dan juga membantu mengurangi insekuritas kalian. Nah, semoga kalian enjoy videonya dan selamat mencoba.
So that's all the video. And if you have any critiques, feedbacks, you can click the feedback form on the description below, and yeah, you can just give me some feedbacks because yeah, I can really learn it. I receive any critiques, suggestion, and feedbacks from you guys. So yeah, let's just get back to the presentation. Okay, wait. Okay. So I think that's all. And 3 months working on this project was a really long journey. So this project helped me to challenge myself to do something beyond my comfort zone. And I've gone through the point that where I was excited about doing the project, but also the point where I done nothing. But my main project itself is my reminder. Perhaps there are people out there who is relying so much on my project. So then I got the point that I feel like I'm not really doing this project just for school, but also for community outside schools too. And speaking of which, do people really need my product? The friends who inspired me to work on this project said she's interested in making this product. However, the problem is the budget is too high for her. So maybe I'll try to find a way to make an alternatives, like just use mirror that you have. Maybe it can reduce the cost, and also you can just not use this like this the what is this, the curtain, mini curtain. You can just close it with a board or paper or something that can reduce the cost, or maybe no cost at all. So that's why maybe I need to have much improve on my product later on. And this is the feedbacks that I've received from the feedback from survey, and most feedbacks are really motivating and will be very helpful for me to improve my project and product in the future. So yeah, this is some of the feedbacks, and yeah, there are so many feedbacks that I can't put it here. So yeah. So this is the end of my presentation of my personal project journey. So thank you for listening to my presentation. And the last thing that I want to say is don't let insecure thoughts ruin something amazing in yourself. So believe in yourself. Good morning and have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you, Happy. That's a very interesting and inspiring project, right? I know that so many people here watching you are adoring your project as well. So
Yes,
thank you for
thank
sharing
you.
with us. Okay, so please give a virtual round of applause for Happy. The next one, we are going to continue with our next speaker, Bella, who will be presenting her personal project, Reflections on Get Over It, a project about self-harm. Okay, so let's please give a warm welcome to Bella.
Hello everyone, my name is Bella. I am a year 10 student and today I will be sharing about my personal project journey. So the title of my project is Get Over It. It is a personal project about self-harm. Before we start, let's do a brief introduction to the topic. So what is self-harm? Self-harm is the act of intentionally hurting oneself as a coping mechanism. People harm themselves as an attempt to channel their emotions, and these emotions, they tend to be negative. After conducting research from many different sources, I concluded that this is the right definition of self-harm. Why did I choose this topic? I chose this topic because it's an issue that happens very commonly, yet so many people are not aware about this. It is also common in my own personal environment. What is my goal for this project? The goal of my project is to raise awareness of self-harm so that people could have more understanding about this topic and help create a more supportive environment for those who need it, especially since environment plays a huge role in one's mental health. As for my global context, I decided to choose identities and relationships as my global context to guide me through my research and be focused on my goals. Since my project was about understanding self-harm, this global context fits perfectly for my topic. There could be so many things to explore from different perspectives for this topic, and I believe this global context could help me to explore them better. By choosing this global context, I wanted to explore this topic based on a focus on the perspectives of values, human relationship, including family and friends, and mental health. For my prior learning, I have always been interested in learning about psychology. In personal and social education class, we discussed mental health issues a lot. I have gained a lot of understanding and knowledge from doing discussions. I learned about how our surroundings could affect our mental health, and I could apply this knowledge to my research because this will help me to develop as well as to solve my research questions. As for outside of school, I had plenty of sharing and discussion sessions with some experienced individuals who have encountered my topics, and their sharing was really informative for me. So this is my product. I created an online campaign called Get Over It as my product of MYP project. Get Over It is an online campaign that focuses on self-harm, and the goal is to spread awareness about this topic. So you can check it out. It's on Instagram. The username is getoverit.id. Why did I name it Get Over It? I chose to name it Get Over It because it was related to my goal and how I wanted the audience to be aware about self-harm. That being said, the term Get Over It is not directed at self-harmers, but it is about the audience helping them get over or get through their issues. So this is my product criteria. Basically, I wanted my product to be very organized, and I wanted to have very high quality pictures and very colorful to make it more attracting to the eye of the audience. And as for the audience target, I wanted my product to reach a very high amount of audience, which is over 100 accounts. And the content, I want my product to have a very high amount of correct information and very helpful content. I want my product to be really impactful. I want it to highly influence people and help people. So for the process, there were many steps that I had to do in order to finish this project. For research, I used different methods of research, such as reading journals, articles, books. I did an interview with a psychologist who handled patients who deal with self-harm, and I made surveys. After I finished my research, I began to start preparing content for the online campaign. Then I made the Instagram account for a campaign and I started posting. These are the IB Learner skills that I used while doing the project. During the project duration, I developed my thinking skills. I learned to brainstorm for ideas of what to be posted on my campaign and to get the message understood right to the audience. I also learned to segregate what to set on priority to what was not important to be mentioned. In short, I learned about how to think critically where I could learn how to concept my projects and trying to put all materials together, selecting necessary subjects to be posted and analyzing information I obtained through reading, interviews, and surveys as my foundation of my campaign. As for the communication and social skills, I had to do an interview for my research, and I was able to ask questions and had a discussion with my interviewee. I was very satisfied with the answers I got. And I used the Reminder app and calendar to write down all the steps of my project, and this really helped my time management. As I've mentioned before, during the project, I have made a public survey. So these are two questions from my survey, two examples of questions from my survey that I wanted to show you. The first question is, if you found out that one of your friends do self-harm, would you avoid them or would you still be friends with them? Most of the respondents answered still be friends, but there are also people who choose to avoid and still be friends, but not as close as we used to be. Second question is, what would you do if you found out your friend self-harm? Would you try to help them? Most say yes and the rest say no. I made this survey because I wanted to see how people around me would react to self-harm. In my survey, I also asked what advice people would give to people who self-harm, and most of the answers still sound judgmental or victim-blaming, which is very unfortunate because this only proves that people need to be more educated about self-harm. By judging someone who self-harms, you are not helping them at all. This is the insights of my product of my online campaign. So my first campaign was posted on 10 February. And in a week after I started my campaign, I managed to reach over 100 accounts. And this fulfilled the criteria I've made where I wanted to reach over 100 accounts. As my account got bigger, I reached an even wider amount of audience outside of Indonesia. So these are the IB profiles and skills reflection. Let's elaborate one by one. Throughout my time doing this project, I believe that I have developed a lot of skills, but the traits that stand out the most are caring, communicator, inquirer, thinker, knowledgeable, and open-minded. So caring. One of the reasons why I chose this topic was because I was aware of how common self-harm is around my surroundings. And for a while, it was a topic that triggered me because I have witnessed one of my friends showing their scars to me. At the time, there was not a lot I could do to help them because I did not understand what self-harming meant and why someone would do such a thing. Then
sorry, I need to interrupt. We cannot see your slide.
Why is that?
It's black. Okay, hold on. Okay, now we can see it. We can continue. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, sorry. All right, so communicator. I did an interview and I managed to do a discussion with my interview, and turned out I'm really good at doing interviews because I thought usually when I do an interview, I'm always nervous. I'm not very good at talking to strangers, but I managed to have a discussion and I got all the questions answered, and I was really satisfied with all of them. All right. Now reflection. I developed skills that I'm sure helped me become a better learner and a person. There were ups and downs. I faced challenges too while doing this project, but I managed to face them all. Time management was one of the biggest challenges that I faced during this project, as I'm sure everybody else did too, especially because I have tons of schoolwork too. There were also times when I did an activity that didn't match the schedule or didn't go as planned. Another challenge that I faced was the research, because it's hard to get accurate information about self-harm in Indonesia because the society here still thinks that it's taboo. And I managed to solve this challenge by interviewing a psychologist. From doing my project, I discovered more self-mental health communities on social media and I made a connection with them. And overall, it was a memorable learning experience. As for my product reflection, I am really satisfied of how it came out to be. My product reflected my global context where I explored how human relationships can really affect self-harm. I wrote about how the family and friendship environment has a big role in self-harm, which reflected the strand human relationships, including family and friends. And in my product, I also share how family's values affect one's mindset and can be a factor of self-harm. This reflected the strand values. I do believe that it has fulfilled all the criteria that I have made, but there are things that I could definitely improve. That's all I have to share. Thank you very much for listening.
All right, another great and inspiring project today from Bella. Thank you, Bella, for sharing with us. So let's give virtual round of applause for Bella. Okay, so actually, while they are presenting the project, we have actually have some questions in the chat. So the first question, we have a question from Aksa Brinaya. I think it's for Happy. So the question is, what do you hope people will feel or see when they use your product? So Happy, you can answer the question.
Okay, thank you for the question. And I would love to answer that. So, as I said in my quote, if you have a full body mirror, let's say you have full body mirror, but you don't have you're not close some person, you just have a full side, so you're not really have a full focus on the somebody person that you're really insecure of. So that's why I made this product. And yeah, let's say you are having insecurity in your face, then you can just open the face part and you might have a big focus towards that part only, so that you can really think something positive, more positive about yourself. So instead seeing the black, like I said before, instead of seeing the black spot, instead of seeing the negativity, you can just really focus on that, so that you can think about something positive. You can adore yourself by just focusing on looking on a body part that you are feeling insecure. So yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I
thank you,
think that's.
Happy. Yeah, so when
Thank you.
we talk about mirror, we know that we believe that all the people we have it at home, yeah, but it's different. It's a mirror that can be used to see the positivity inside you. That's
Yes,
a
I
great
hope
way.
so.
That's a great way to put it. Thank you, Happy.
You're
So
welcome.
for the next one, it's for Bella. So from Aksa Binaya, yeah, it's good that you are trying to aware to more people. Thank you. And then we have question for Bella uh, from Shafira Albani. So she used to do self-harm such as starving myself, cutting, and many more, and I still do it. Is there a way I can distract myself from it? Do you want to answer that?
Yes. So my advice for you is, I'm not a professional, but I'm just giving you advice. I think that you should fill your time with happy memories. You know, spend your time with the people that you love, your friends, your family, and I hope by doing that you can maybe kind of distract yourself. You know, fill yourself with happy memories. I think that's my advice from you.
Okay, what a nice advice.
Always talk to you can always talk to someone that you trust, you know. And if you feel like you need professional help, I think if you need that, you should.
Oh, okay, thank you, Bella. That's a very nice advice. That's from a friend to a friend. So if you think you need to go to the professional, that's also fine to do. Thank you, Bella, for the advice. Okay, so for the next question is actually from me. So guys, you can just choose who will answer it later. So the question is there any programs or activity as your prior experience that's supporting your project? Maybe it's from another program, Bella or Happy?
Oh, okay. My answer is first. So yeah, the prior learning for this project is actually, yeah, it comes from PSE programs, which is personal and social education, and I got um, lesson about um, self confidence, about yeah, self confidence in PSE program. So that's why that's also one of the prior learning, and also design, because yeah, I need to have some design skills when I design this product. So yeah, I think that's the other priority that I need
All
to
right,
have.
thank you. So it's from PSE program. So what about Bella? Is there any program that inspire you to choose that project?
PSE too, same. But
Okay.
for me, I chose this topic because I had a friend who self-harmed. So yeah, I was interested at this topic. I wanted to explore more about this so I could help my friends.
All right, that's a very nice. Thank you, Bella. So, do we have any more questions from the audience here? Let me see. Good job. Most of the audience here said good job. It's a very nice project. Thank you. Clapping. That's a good advice. Thank you, everyone. All right, then. So with that, all of the presenters have done presenting their journey, and we also have several question and answer session. So thank you, Bella and Happy, for your amazing session. It's great to see the wonderful talents of our students and what they have learned through our virtual classrooms. I hope that you enjoyed today's sessions and have learned something new from today. And I would like to remind you all that this event doesn't stop today. After the session, there are still Cikal Talk sessions and fun activities, the food journey at 1. So you can also browse through our virtual gallery on our website. You can also see all our events on our website or check out other stream events on Sekolah Cikal official YouTube. Lastly, I would like to thank you one more time to all of the audience today, and especially Bella and Happy. Let's give them virtual round of applause for the amazing project. Good job, guys. And also the audience here, fellow students, proud parents, and also respected guests. Thank you for having me as your host. And good afternoon, and see you in Playground of Learning Journey, transforming beyond together. Thank you, everyone.